Salutations everyone, on to the, hopefully, final part of this game. I did have a quick look up and it seems that unfortunately you can't hit 40 before finishing the last couple story missions, which sucks, because by the time you hit 40 and you're at a, in theory, max build, the game is over. And that is stupid. Alright, but we can do what we can before reaching the end of this, which is namely, I don't really care about maxing my defense, because that doesn't seem to be an issue, but I will go do what I can and go for 39 gear if able and upgrade the defensive gear to get extra offensive stats. Though realistically I'm not even sure how much I actually care for that. I don't think this is exactly going to be a difficult final stretch of the game, but who knows, maybe the last section of the game is designed to challenge. And I am on the hardest difficulty, so we'll have to see. So for now, let's go over here, see if they've stocked anything new. This might be the same stock as before.
Come in, look around, and if you've been eating chocolate frogs,
This looks
please
same as
refrain from
before.
touching.
And these are all just worse than what I currently have. Yeah.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion. Be sure to stop by whenever.
Can I just wait out? I don't know how long it takes for the stocks to refresh, so guess I'll wait like a couple days.
Plenty for your perusal today.
Nope.
Take your time.
Probably should have
I suspect you have a sharp
googled
eye for fashion.
how frequently this person
Stop by whenever you're about.
recycles their inventory. Yeah, okay, so yeah, it looks like the final bit of this mission is going to be fighting Ranrock. Defend Hogwarts from Ranrock. So yeah, not exactly quite what we're after.
Plenty for your perusal today.
Here we go.
Take your time.
That's these two are the same thing. This is a 98, this is an 101.
You won't be disappointed. That's a glad
It's also a defensive 101. So if I actually look at my gear now, so this is a 35, which is now a 101. So is all my gear 39 yet? 39, 39, 39. And we have 37, 30, 35. So I definitely want to get new gloves, face, and hat. Okay.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Glove, face, and hat. So let's just wait a, I guess, let's just do like 4, I guess. 2. 3. And 4. Are you selling new stuff now?
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Oh, that's a robe. Okay. Wait, is this a new stock?
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
So 114. So that's a level 40, 114 sort of shirt. That is actually better than what I see there.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
Wait, is this not what I have equipped? The point is... Anyway, okay, before I'm confusing myself,
You have a
let's
sharp eye for fashion.
check my gear. Okay, point is, shirt-wise, this is worse. Okay, right, no, I just literally replaced that, okay. And yeah, I can now get rid of the Emerald Highland one, which is just a bit worse. This is even gone from 39 to 39, but it's a couple points higher, so I guess it'll do. I also should swap back while I'm thinking about it to my stuff. Maybe for like the end. Nah, this just looks too neat this way. So still waiting for the other bits.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
But we may as well for now. Sell. And sell. That's going to be better once we level up. Yeah. Oh, we got the 2 bits for 40, that's 111. 10 riding, yeah, so we just said we could get rid of this. So we've got 3 more pieces of level 40 gear to look for, which is less of an issue given how I've got a few legendary tier chests dotted around that I roughly remember the location of, which I can then use to grab some quite quickly. There's a few around in Hogsmeade I believe I've left. There's one in the far right of the map behind the house one of the flu stations in. There's a couple mazes I recall the location of. I believe one in the swamp, one in sort of the top left of the bottom right area. Bit of a vague description.
Plenty for your perusal today.
The point is there's a couple more I
suspect you have a sharp
know the location of.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Okay, so what other high tier gear do I have left around? I feel like there's 1 or 2 in the castle.
Plenty for your perusal today.
Here we go.
Take
Ooh, new hat, come on. Yes, okay. New hat acquired.
You won't be disappointed. That's a Gladrag's promise.
It's a better attire, so I may as well. Okay, it's just
I suspect you have a sharp
equip.
eye for fashion.
The thing is that, like, I really just want to get new goggles. This is 30 level 30. That's like really behind. Or is it perchance that this guy doesn't? Maybe this guy doesn't actually.
Sure
No, surely he sells a mask, right? Hang on. Wait, maybe he doesn't. He definitely does gloves at least, though, because I can see a glove here.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
So yeah, gloves and what? Mask would be ideal, but he wasn't selling any just. Honestly, do I maybe just look for a purple tier face mask? Just so it's level 39. Because I think I'm going to upgrade all my gear to 3rd level for this final stretch. That feels a little bit overkill.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
No, old stock.
I suspect you have
probably a
sharp eye
couple
for
more
fashion.
weights.
Be sure to stop by whenever you're about.
Okay, so thinking about things, probably go back. Probably want to throw in some ancient magic refill, a bit of concentration threes here and there.
Plenty for your perusal today.
Ooh.
Take your time.
Okay. Wait, this level 39 has better offensive than that, so happily
You
take
won't
the
be
gloves.
disappointed.
Gloves are now
That's a
sorted.
Gladrad's promise.
So 109, that's 104, so I'll take the 109 one. As for the scarf, that's also better. And this level 39 mask is just worse, okay.
I suspect you have a sharp eye for
Well,
fashion.
you know what, I think I'm happy with that. My mask will just have to be a bit behind, but jumping from 37, that's actually a lot less than I thought it would be. I don't know why I thought the jump would be more. 104 to 110. 106 to 112. Yeah, this is just overkill. And then 103 to 109. Okay, let's
Stop by whenever
finish
you're
this
about.
here and then go and upgrade for the final stretch of the game. This is worse gear, worse gear, worse gear.
I
Alright,
suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
back to Hogwarts. And back to the room. And now we just deck out our gear. But before that, let's remove the appearances to fit what I want to look like. Ooh, not that. Where is it? Stylish top hat. No scarf. That's looking how I want it to look. Shopkeeper's ensemble. Cool. Now it's just a case of upgrading the gear.
Dick thinks you should be
Okay.
proud of all the potions you've brewed.
The defense ones are the important ones to upgrade. I've got plenty of things here, so may as well go to max. Ooh, my Jobberknoll feathers are getting a little low. Sure, it'll be fine though. Okay. Mooncoffer is getting a little bit low. Okay, yeah, I need to go harvest some Mooncoffer. I believe that's all my gear now on 3 that I have equipped. Yeah, but I want to upgrade some. Let's actually just do that now. Mooncalves, I think we're in this one. Yes, okay. It's 2 Mooncalves. I have more than just 2 Mooncalves, right? Yeah, I do. There's a Mooncalf offspring somewhere. Okay. May also just go around and harvest since I'm here. Come on. Come on. Okay, it's a whole bunch of Mooncoffer. Let's grab the
Dick thinks
Phoenix.
you've made marvellous improvements
And
here.
then after that, yeah, I think I'm good to just throw on the traits. Come on, go get food. Actually, you know what? I'll just do it myself. Come on. Come on. There we are. Didn't mean to throw out that attack, but it is what it is. Let's throw in. So, what sort of upgrades do I want in all these gears? All these traits? Okay. We don't really care for Protego shielding. We don't care for these green ones, which just decrease damage type from certain types. Now, it might be worth actually getting Goblin Silver resistance, weirdly, for this last stretch of the fight. So I actually might pick a couple of Goblin Silver, just because obviously final gear, I wouldn't use that, but considering this is gear for the final fight, that doesn't sound too bad. Unforgivable, I don't really care about. Actually, if it stacks, I don't know how these work. These are additives, so just like concentration for just general damage up is good. But these multiply by each other. Like, that doesn't seem too bad to at least put one unforgivable, one concentration, one goblin silver resistance, one ancient magic focus. So that's 4. Maybe one ancient magic 3. Maybe then just 2 concentration. So let's make our way down. So first off, significantly decreased damage taken from goblins. As you know, let's have 2 anti-goblin ones. You know, be super defensive in that regard. I think 2 of these is just going to make it very hard for us to just mess up in the final fight. Assuming Ranrock is the final fight, there might be a big twist, but 2 traits, so we've got all of those. Let's pick up 1 Unforgivable. Let's pick up 1 Concentration 3. Let's pick up 1 Ancient Magic Focus. And then finally, last one would be a Ancient Magic. I'm actually not too sure about the damage of that. Well, because my thought of the Ancient Magic, thinking about it, was if it's needed to like break him and get through phases. But it might just be better just to have double the increase in rate. Because if it's a boss that requires Ancient Magic, it's probably not, he can only be damaged by Ancient Magic, it's probably, you need to hit him so many times. So I'm imagining double focus might actually be better for me.
Dick thinks you should be proud of all the potions you've brewed.
Am I stocked up on every plant and every potion? Well, I don't think there's anything else for me to do to prepare. Let's go down to the map chamber. And I guess we'll begin the ending. Hello there, Fig.
Victor Rookwood is dead. He confronted me as I left Ollivander's with the Keeper's wand. I had to defend myself.
Godric's heart. Are you all right? I know you're well able to defend yourself. I've seen it often enough. But Rookwood himself...
I did have to defend myself, but he did deserve it.
He destroyed so many lives and he wouldn't have stopped. I'm glad I was able to put an end to him.
You're right. He wouldn't have stopped. You did what you had to do. With Harlow in custody and Rookwood gone, the wizarding community owes you a great debt.
Thank you for saying so, Professor. I'm ready for what's next.
All right, then. The Keepers have been waiting.
You have completed all of our trials, and you have done so under circumstances even I did not foresee. You understand now why all of this was necessary. The portkey, the vault, the locket, the book, the trials. To ensure that one with the ability you and I share would make the same choice that San, Neve, Charles, and I did.
Now that you have witnessed my memory, you understand all that is at stake. Not everyone is what they seem.
As you know, light does not exist without shadow, nor shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should.
Even the most well-meaning and competent amongst us cannot possibly know the consequences of manipulating what should be beyond our reach.
What lies in the repository must never be released. Resist the temptation to destroy or control it. The magic that you have so carefully honed must now be used only to protect the secret we keep. You have the wand. You will know when to wield it. We leave our legacy in your hands.
Astonishing.
That must be the way to the repository.
But I've never said, like, how are you ever going to
We
understand
can
something
only
if you
hope that
never
we're not too late,
experiment with it?
and that we find nothing but a repository undisturbed beyond this door.
What's this light here? Can't interact with it. But like, oh, don't destroy or release it, just relock it back up. That's just delaying inevitability till like the next goblins come along. Not specifically goblins, but you know, the next people who find out about it. And if you don't
I should
understand it,
hope that the enchantments protecting the castle would protect against an incursion from below.
I fear they may not. Although, if they don't now, I can assure you they will in the future.
Were you able to reach Professor Weasley?
I was. Hopefully she and the others will arrive soon. They know where to find the door through which we entered.
I don't know about just keeping it locked up, because other people now know. Through my own fault, like people like Natty, Poppy, Sebastian, and now that he's told them, there's this thing going on below, Weasley and whatever other teacher is like informed through her. This is no longer a very tight kept secret. It never was, because obviously the goblins found out, but if this is just resealed, it's just eventually going to be looked for again. And wouldn't it be better if it's like learnt and understood in more, what's the right word, more under more scrutiny, as in people are looking at it as a potentially very dangerous thing, but working to understand it. Like, I believe one second. So about that. So she took it too far. The previous wielder who went down the quote-unquote wrong path. But her doing on her dad, if it was like agreed upon by both sides, I think it's fine. However, when she was starting to do it on the children, that's crossing a line. Because at that point you're a teacher, you have a responsibility. They're not your experiments, they're not your test subjects. They're not old enough to consent effectively to those experiments, which is what they were. She wasn't curing them or helping them, she was experimenting on them. She was just disillusioned into thinking it was just a good thing, in something she didn't understand. and you may believe you understand it, but until it's tried and true, you shouldn't ever expect it to be right. So for example, she did it on her dad. You could say, oh, but she saw it worked. Like, how long afterwards? What was the gap between her doing it on her dad and the students? Because from what I can tell, it didn't seem like that big of a gap. Like, she became a teacher, and it was while she was teaching still. I don't know how long she was teaching between those events, but obviously the other people didn't approve, and it feels like it was over a somewhat short period of time. And obviously all it took was that the final one of the 4 to go and check her dad, and he was devoid of all emotion, which is very different than just removing pain. And if she claims, oh, that was intended, then it was intended. At that point I disagree with it. You're taking away the humanity. And I'm sure she would argue, oh, but removing the emotion's worth it to remove pain and suffering. But I don't think many children would agree to that. So yeah, I think in the right hands it is fine to wield, as long as it's treated like the dangerous thing that it is. So there's an option to actually wield it. Yeah, I am. I think those 4 professors, as it were, the keepers, sorry, are idiots.
Let's go.
Why? How competent is Fig though?
If his loyalists are here, he cannot be far behind.
Like, have you got a much stronger Fig? Didn't you get
worse, Professor?
Didn't you get sent flying at the start, Fig?
We must be getting closer.
Renrock will be pleased with our progress.
Bombarder, Confringo, Glacier, Defender. More of This drill stands between us and him. We need to move it.
I shall handle it. One moment. Let's go.
You know what? You can tag along. Okay, nice and easy. Got those troll bogies. This is good for me to break through.
Professor, that wall, that's the way forward.
Very perceptive, my young friend. It worked. Let's go.
Yeah, I just have to walk into it, or something to attack it, because I just stood in it.
Ranrock must be getting closer to finding the repository.
I fear you're right, Professor. There's nothing we can do but keep searching.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be jumped here, it's too enclosed.
More goblins up ahead.
Confringo, Bombarder, Glacier, Defender. Leviosa, Incendio.
Easily dies.
Expelliarmus. Accio.
Okay.
Bombarder. Confringo.
There we are.
These tunnels
Yes.
haven't brought us much luck so far.
We're getting closer, Professor. That way.
Oh, was Fig the one destroying them? Oh, that's a lot of goblins.
The goblins have somehow evaded the castle's defensive charms.
Steer them this way. We shall make quick work of them.
They got this.
Yeah, no, doesn't this go?
Also, Susan Sharp. Your timing couldn't be better, Professor Haggard.
Thank you, Professor.
Ah, so this is just one forward and everyone else carry us there. Okay.
Look out! Another troll! This one's worse than the last two! Stop him! Her father is gone!
And let's go.
We couldn't be happier to see you, Professor Sharp.
So Black hasn't decided to join us at the moment. Why is the character super incompetent in cutscenes?
That's how we forward.
Oh, this guy expulsed and a troll fell into his pillar. I'm sure nothing bad will happen to this pillar that's now crumbling. I can turn my back to it. And also, even if he did notice it then, he has, like, you know, his dash ability to get out of the way. I just hate cutscenes that make you suck. As evident from the end of Natty's questline.
The one! Quickly!
You'll know when to use it. Fig. Hey, you should probably use the one now. As my main character again just did not use it. Like, if they were saying, like, 5 minutes ago, oh, you'll know when to use it, why couldn't the character be competent and know to use it there, rather than need to be told? Because evidently he didn't know when to use it. Fig knew when to use it. Oh my god.
We made it.
I'm relieved we got here before Ranrock.
Yeah, you've opened the door to him.
I
so-
can't believe this is it. The repository has been under the castle for hundreds of years.
Either Ranrock's about to come in through the side, or he's going to
Think
come
of
behind
all
us.
the pain that created it. This is what Miriam, George, your friend Lodgok, and countless others died for. Miriam believed this forgotten magic could be used for such good, but she did not know the risks.
What risks?
She did not see what the Keepers have shown you, what Isadora showed you. You are now the Keeper of whatever power it holds. What do you intend to do with it?
Yeah, like, I don't want to lie to him. Like, I know the risks. So I think I will say I intend to open it.
I have decided to open the repository. Its power cannot lie dormant for centuries more.
After everything you've seen? What about Isadora's fate?
It's not that I want the power for myself, it's that I think it can genuinely do good. And it's not really that I want it that sense, I just think that it has the potential to do good in a controlled and experimented on environment.
Isadora knew she had a remarkable power to help people. I intend to use my ability to finish her work. Build upon it.
But this could go wrong in so many ways. You, of all wizard kind, are wholly aware of the potential cost.
I also know the promise, Professor. With all I have learned, I can avoid making the same mistakes Isadora did. I can learn to wield this magic for good.
Now that I agree with. Oh, let me guess.
The arrogance of wizard kind. Goblins built this repository. It belongs to us.
Not if it
Enough,
was
Ranrock.
sold.
It was never yours.
I've been wanting to play with this.
Why is that?
Miriam's wand.
Oh.
If she simply handed over the container, all of this could have been avoided. Foolish, self-important witch. Seems
a damaging
to
spell.
her kind. She didn't know when to give up either.
Did we really just let him go across? This is a chance to throw some spells at him.
Goblin kind can answer to no one.
Come on, where are you?
It's feeding off the power from the repository.
Your beautiful magic is no match for mine.
My spells are having no effect on the dragon.
There we are, see? You actually imagine
I shall rid you of it. Come and say your creature.
Oh well, I was not paying attention.
Potato, stupid one. You can't stop me.
I feel like he can.
Two sources of power. Expelliarmus. Ha! Don't like that very much, do you?
Yeah.
forever, Ranrock.
No, you're not.
There's nowhere to hide now, Ranrock. Let me listen. Glacier. Confringo. Accio. Leviosa.
I think I was supposed to be range before.
Not so powerful now. Are you, Ranrock?
Okay.
This ends here, Ranrock. Leviosa. Accio. Expelliarmus. Accio.
Okay, so left there.
Expelliarmus. My will. Glacier. Glaciers. This is from Professor Fig. Bombarda. Defender.
And let's run the Dragon Con. Though I feel like I'm about to fight regular Ranrock now. Oh no.
Expel.
Okay. So that's it. It's still regular Ranrock, right? No? Really? Wow, okay, a bit anticlimactic. I guess I didn't need to gear at all. Wait, is that Ranrock? Oh no, that's the power Ranrock, okay. Oh, and I just absorbed it, okay.
Thank you, Miriam. For everything.
Wait, so is Ranrock dead? Oh man, the pennies are probably going to be mad at me.
Professor Eleazar Fig. I dare say he was a beloved professor to
Wait,
many
is he
of
just
you,
straight up dead?
certainly a long-standing colleague to his peers. A famed adventurer and seeker of knowledge.
Oh shit.
He built a reputation charging into the unknown, brazenly disregarding both discretion and safety, providing perhaps a rather unfortunate lesson for us all. His devotion to adventure was rivaled only by his dedication to Hogwarts. And of course, to his wife, Miriam, whom we lost much too soon as well. Yeah.
Is he actually upset?
Represented the best of all of us. He could be deviously clever, possessed a brilliantly inquisitive mind, and was the most loyal of friends. But perhaps it was his remarkable courage, for which we will all be forever indebted to him. If not for Professor Fig, well, I can say with confidence that if not for him, many of us, let alone Hogwarts, would not be here today. Those that knew him best will agree that we must now honor him as only Hogwarts can, by wisely, resourcefully, justly, and bravely facing all that lies ahead.
To Professor Fig!
Can't believe we lost Fig. I didn't know him as well as you did, but I know he was a good man. Glad Weasley spoke for him. She honored him well. Fig will be well remembered. I wish the same could have been done for my uncle. I wonder if there's a chance Anne would meet me.
Sebastian, I can't imagine what you and Anne are going through. Perhaps you'll hear from her soon.
I hope so. I'll let you know.
Sebastian, there's something you should know. It's to do with Victor Rookwood.
I heard a rumor that he confronted you outside of Ollivander's. Sounds as if he faced quite a fight.
The rumors are true, and I did, but it's not that. Just before Rookwood attacked, he uttered something familiar. The same words Anne heard before she was cursed. Children should be seen and not heard.
Wait, what are you saying?
It wasn't one of Ranrock's loyalists who cursed Anne. It was Rookwood. It was Rookwood all along.
This can't be. It was the Loyalists. It's always been them. The night Anne was cursed, all she saw were goblins.
Once Rookwood allied with Ranrock, Isadora's estate became of interest to them both. That's why Rookwood was there the night Anne was cursed. He was working with Ranrock. When he saw your sister, well, he didn't want anyone to know.
So he cursed her. And she's never been the same. So cruel. Rookwood deserved what he got. Thank you for telling me. It wasn't a goblin. I suppose I owe you an apology. All this time I thought goblins were the enemy. But it was never that simple. Ominous said he's spoken with Anne. I wonder if she'll see me. I'll find out and send word when I know more.
And I was not expecting Fig. I thought he just got like knocked aside or was pushed down, but was he just like full on crushed? Hey, the Whomping Willow. Hey, that's where the Whomping is. Okay, I want to visit the Whomping Willow. I don't think I've ever actually gone there yet. So it's like overlooking there. Okay, I know where it is now. Oh wow, haven't been here in a while. Congratulations. You have completed the story of Hogwarts Legacy and reached the end of your school year. With your OWL exams fast approaching, now is a good time to review your field page guide progress, explore the world, finish any remaining relationship storylines and side quests, and complete your field guide as you see fit. Shadow quest. Wait, am I still not 40? What have I got left? What? Okay, main quest's done. One more side quest somewhere. I haven't actually got a trophy yet for finishing Sebastian's line, when I've got one for Poppy and Natty then, right? So I guess I just need to...
I've thought about what you told me in the Great Hall.
Yeah.
I would like to speak with you. Meet me in the Undercroft as soon as you can.
Well, that answers that question, doesn't it? So this is the last side quest, huh?
Can't thank you enough for sorting the bells out. They sound magnificent.
Feels weird, going to an end like this. Why are you walking in a shop? Does she not want to see you?
I'm glad you came.
Oh, no, it's just his general idol. Okay.
Sebastian, I received your owl. What's happened?
Ominis spoke with Anne about what happened with my Uncle Solomon. She believes I should pay for what I did, but she won't turn me in. She said the guilt I'll have to live with is punishment enough.
I'm so sorry. But I'm glad you know that you can at least try to move on now.
The thing is, I think I've lost my sister, my twin, forever. She refuses to even see me. I can't blame her. I couldn't really blame any of you if you gave up on me entirely. You all believed in me, and I let you all down.
For what it's worth, Sebastian, the moment you were going down this path and you were ignoring what everyone said, I stopped believing in you entirely, so you didn't let me down. The thing is like, this is bullshit and she is upset. She may never forgive him. But I just know that this is just going to be too much of an asshole. He is at least seemingly aware. And maybe she will come around. And they can rebuild from, like, scratch. But she doesn't owe it to him. And it's only if she wants to. But she might. And that might give him, like, the stride to go forwards. I really wish it was clear if I was going to be an asshole in this. Because what I want to say with this is, she may never forgive you. You really fucked up and that might be the end. But it also might not, right? But because I would want to have that slightly potential spin on it. But clear, you know, again, owes nothing. I think this is the response I'm going to go for here.
Anne may just need some time. Surely one day she'll be able to forgive you.
I hope you're right. I realize I can't undo what's been done, but I can try every day to make up for it. I owe you and Ominis everything for standing by me.
Well, it wasn't easy. But I believe in you, Sebastian.
No, I don't.
I've had a sense about you since that first day in Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Well, I never I kicked his ass.
Thank you. I have no idea what's to come, but I'm grateful for your friendship. I'm glad you came to Hogwarts.
A sallow grave. And that I fought for achievement. And now, with my last talent point, I think I'll go the Maxima Potion. A savvy spender. Oof. Trophy after trophy after trophy. Oh, that was not what I wanted to do there. Accidentally opened up the trophies and 100% completion. Wait, is this also going to give me the collector trophy now? Oh, was there not one? What am I missing from collections then? Oh! That is just flat out everything. Wait, where's the one it wants me to... Ah, there it is. Okay, so... What trophies do I have left now? I am missing 6. Complete all collections. 602 out of 603. What am I missing? Complete all collections. Is it really just the one page I'm missing? Or is maybe this last bit here, maybe that gives me like one more collection piece? I really hope. Okay, before I do that then, because I'm going to be very upset. Like maybe there's like one more one. Oh. Okay. A little delayed there. Trophy, giving me a bit of a scare. But that is the collections trophy. Okay, and this is the Whomping Willow that I've been wondering about for like so long. Wait, this is the... No, this is the Juggernaut then. This isn't a Whomping Willow. Is this meant to be the Whomping Willow with the Juggernauts? This feels a bit high up for the Whomping Willow. Maybe the Whomping Willow hasn't been planted yet, or it's not a upset tree yet. Oh, I have seen it, I've just completely forgotten it. Regardless, let's see. Because I think, again, it was... I've already grabbed the page, it just didn't count right. So if I go back here, it's not just going to magically appear.
Revelio.
I had hope, alright. It was baseless hope, but it was hope nonetheless.
What was the ministry?
Weasley's Watchful Eye. So I'm assuming I need to go to her room. Which is fair enough. Hello, Weasley.
Professor Weasley? You wanted to see me?
I did. We haven't had a chance to speak since I know you were quite close with Professor Fig.
Hogwarts won't be the same without him.
No, it won't. But I can assure you that he would want us to press on, and that he would rest easy knowing that the future of the wizarding world is in hands like yours.
Thank you, Professor.
You've had quite a year, both inside and outside of Hogwarts. I've heard all sorts of rumors. You've ridden a graphorn, befriended a goblin, rescued hippogriffs, even helped Mr. Ollivander track down a family wand.
How did you...
It's harder to keep secrets around here than one might suspect. I'm just glad you found such a good friend in Miss Sweeting. It's nice to see her engaging more with her classmates. There have evidently been Snidget sightings in the area lately. If the centaurs are to be believed, 2 Hogwarts students are behind it.
I'm certain I don't know what...
No need to discuss it further. What I would like to discuss is your wizard's field guide. May I see it?
Of course.
It's in theory a completed guide.
What do you think, Professor?
I think you've been busy this year. I see some progress here, but quite a bit of your field guide has yet to be completed.
Bugger off.
Fortunately, you do have some time to prepare for your OWLs. I will confess, I had a sense about you from that first moment you came bursting in, late, to the sorting ceremony. I am pleased to see that my instincts were correct. To think you've only been with us a year and you'll already be taking your OWLs, well, it's nothing short of astonishing.
Thank you, Professor, for everything.
You are most welcome. I look forward to seeing what you do during the rest of your time with us.
I'm upset. I'd completed that stupid book, but the game was bugged. I am very upset about that. You know what, I'm gonna save in a separate slot, and if it ever gets fixed. I guess it doesn't matter too much. There's no trophy behind it, so I guess I can just look online. But it doesn't make it any less infuriating that the game screwed me in this regard. I put in the effort, I put in the grind, and I'm slapped in the face for it due to a single page being bugged.
It's been ages since I've sent an album.
Wait, where am I even going? All the way to the Grand Hall, huh? Man's actually cheating. Buggot. What is Seventh Sphere gonna be? Where's that? Is that like maybe the poacher and the dad? Probably. Oh, is that Natty? No, I don't think that was Natty. If I'm fully honest, I wasn't paying full attention to the screen at that point. I received a message, so I was only out the corner of my eye. Natty's in a wheelchair, so probably wasn't Natty.
This year, we have seen our students exemplify the bravery of Godric Gryffindor. And now to finish, the loyalty of Helga Hufflepuff. The wisdom of Rowena Ravenclaw.
I can't roll my R's, it's really sad.
The ambition of Salazar Slytherin. And so, the winner of this year's House Cup.
Excuse me, Headmaster, if I may.
She's pulling a Dumbledore.
Student's heroism during the attack on Hogwarts, not to mention the level to which they have excelled in their coursework, as a new student, no less. Well, it would seem that it certainly merits, I'd say, 100 points to their house.
So bullshit.
Would you agree?
Ah, yes. Thank you, Professor Weasley. I suppose we have our winner.
I have like 5 people around me. I don't even know half of them. Oh, that's such a like not satisfying thing. Oh god. At least Dumbledore like split up the points he gave Gryffindor amongst like Ron, Harry, Hermione, and then the final 10 from Neville. But no, she's like just 100 points to him. Oh. Well, that is the ending of the main quest line of Hogwarts Legacy. Overall, combat in the game was fun. Dodging around, having all the different spells at your disposal, the different shields added enough like depth to it that it was enjoyable. targeting felt a bit annoying at times when you clearly wanted to target the guy who was coming up to you with a purple shield and not the guy with the yellow shield far behind him. But when I would cast Accio to break his shield, it would say no, you wanted to target the guy behind him, right, who it will have no effect on. Stuff like that felt a bit annoying, but obviously at that point what you should do is back off a bit, get better positioning, a clear angle, and make sure you are targeting the guy you want to. But if you want to have a fast pace in it combat, you need a more, what's the word, refined locking on system. Because like from the early on parts when I was doing the dueling club parts, the amount of times when I'd lock onto someone and it physically was not letting me lock onto one of the enemies there. Whether that's a bug or just a core gameplay issue, I'm not too sure. But it just overall made the experience not bad, but just felt more clunky than it needed to be. But gameplay, solid. I'm happy with it. Glad I played it. Story-wise, there were some good points. I think the core of the story, the direction it was going in, the story it was trying to tell, also good. For the most part, the side stories were at least sort of different enough that you could appreciate them. Although I will say Natty and Poppy's both felt like they started in a similar direction, but I guess Natty was dealing more with like basically the equivalent of bandits instead of poachers in a sense, like basically thugs. Sebastian's just felt very one-directional, I'll say. And while some points you wanted to, well, I wanted to bash my head against the wall with the direction, the way characters acted, I would still say overall, as a game, it was solid. The stories were solid. The endings of the stories were all just painful, though. That last final at the House Cup, I just hate that whole, ooh, 100 points to your house for doing what you've been doing. That's just not fair on every other shooter in any other house. That's why, you know, you can give them in small increments throughout the year, if you really think that they were doing it that way. Now, if you are saying well before the event, like, oh, you know, they literally defended the castle, like, plus 50 points, plus 100, let's say you do want to do it for that very last bit, you don't do that in the final ceremony, right? Unless there's, like, an actual thing where each teacher has so many to give out, and then all the teachers each gave it to, like, me or something like that, you know. But imagine you're in, like, the winning house there, and it's just swept up from under your feet. Unless it's basically a Hogwarts tradition at that point for, like, last minute points, as I said, but something tells me that's not the case. Yeah, Fig felt like he just died out of nowhere, which I guess is real life, and I actually kind of like that, because it was so out of nowhere that it completely caught me off and I didn't expect it. I think it would be nice if it was a bit more clear, like, oh my god, he died, or like, you know, you had to think, maybe, did he actually say something about avenging Fig? I actually can't remember. He might have. Maybe I should have included him on that. But maybe just, I don't know. I actually can't tell if it was me being an idiot here or the game not making it clear enough. Regardless, I appreciate the fact they killed Fig off there. It makes it a bit more impactful. Ranrock as a villain, I don't think he had like the greatest send-off. He just kind of died out of nowhere, and he's just on the floor after defeating a dragon. But yeah, there was definitely points at the end of each of the stories where I'd say that's the weakest part of the story. So Sebastian, it's the whole like, you didn't really need to kill your uncle, why are you this surprised, and he went off the deep end summoning Inferni. Although I would also say his uncle's an idiot for just snatching an artifact used to control all the things around. Sebastian, oh god, the music there. Sebastian also clearly going behind the backs of me, ominous, and calling out to his sister, despite saying, oh, I'll let you know, I won't meet alone. He very clearly was. And also, what was his plan? It's not like, I guess his logic was this can control dark magic, I'll control it out of her. But even in the uncle there, don't you at least like acknowledge that the risk's already been taken then? And let him like take it out, and then destroy the artifact and send him to Azkaban? I guess I don't fully understand the magic of the whole situation, but even then I still don't agree with him killing his uncle. He's like, I didn't want to kill him. Yes, you did use the killing curse. There was like 1,000 of the spells. I guess he's arguing that his Wingle could deflect any other one, but we were winning that fight, so why did we go from winning a fight to last resort killing spell? Yeah. So then at the end, Poppy's one I actually didn't have an issue with. I think Poppy's story was actually my favourite of them all. Actually working with the centaurs, rescuing the Snidgets, the dragon in the tent. There wasn't really a heavy moment in Poppy's where I was like, oh my god, this is just stupid. Now don't get me wrong, there was a slight bit of annoyance, like oh my god, you're able to be traced here. But honestly, out of all the things, like, it wasn't like we got defeated in a cutscene and we needed the centaurs to save us. We were holding our own and they just assisted. So that doesn't upset me too much. Natty's one, I went on a full rant last episode about how our character turned our back to a very clearly evil wizard while his wand was still in his hand. Just stupid. Like, there was no reason for that to be needed. Right. And then at the end there, that bit of an ass pull, and just like everything about the ending felt sort of weak. So yeah, combat, probably if I was to say it out of 10, I'd probably give it an 8. I feel like they could have added more spells to it, and increased the variety of how you learn spells. Because you basically learn spells 3 ways. 1, it's a core part of the story, you can't avoid it. 2, it was one of those side spells you could learn through doing your assignments. Or 3, it was one of the forbidden spells you learned through Sebastian's specific quest line. And in order to get them all, I kind of had to say lines that I'm not quite sure about, if I really want to say those lines. Like, everyone should learn that spell, and then that meaning he said you did the right thing. I don't think Sebastian did the right thing, I just wanted the spell, and the line made me say that, which I think I'm not a fan of. But why couldn't there be any, like, spells you can find, like, throughout the castle if you heavily explore? Maybe in some dungeons there's a scroll. I guess that doesn't really work, because you should learn them anyway. But I don't know, it just felt a bit... I don't know. Maybe they could have just done more lessons, right? Throughout the game. It just felt like... I don't really expect them to add more width to the game, because this is a pretty wide game in that regard, but I feel like they could have definitely added a lot more depth to the game. They could have definitely added more to each location. Maybe the hamlets aren't just 1 or maybe 2 side quests. There could be some unique things to do there besides just another collection chest, another Theo Page guard, another demiguise statue. You know? Maybe have something really cool and unique about each hamlet. Or maybe make it so the way you find your demiguises are different, or there's certain like another activity that can only be done in the hamlets, or a mini game. I'm not sure about mini game. That could just add time to it. Also in the sense of exploration, why the hell was Alohomora needed for every single lock? Like, even if they made it like, oh, after you've done 10 of each tier of lock, you can then do it automatically, or you had to take a perk. There were 1,000 ways they could have added that quality of life without it just negating the effort put into the quest, right? But not the quest, into that mini game made by the developers. It just felt, by the end, it was just an unenjoyable experience whenever you were like, God, I need to get through this lock. And it just kills the gameplay flow. So for this being the first game I've streamed, kind of painful whenever I hit a lock and it's like, oh my god, okay. What, do I just... Each time I could just say, well, okay, yep, this is the bottom one, and this one is, ooh, it's the top. Ooh, this is an interesting pattern. Like, realistically, there's only so many times you can say that, and you just want to bash your head, right? But yeah, overall, that could have definitely been improved there. So, as I said, combat I'd give an 8. Story, the core of the story I'd probably give an 8 or 9, like, the centre of it. It wasn't anything groundbreaking, actually, honestly, so maybe a 7. Yeah, but then the endings really killed it, so I'd say a 5 or a 6 for the story of it. It wasn't super cliche, there were definitely points, but having some bits branch out... Oh, I think I'm going to give it a 6 a story, honestly. I feel like if I give it 7 it'll feel too high, and I feel like if I give it 5 I feel like I'm being a bit too harsh. So I think 6 for the story, 8 for the combat. Exploration, while I have the issue with Alohomora, while I have an issue it was rather repetitive, the world felt rather, what's the word, filled, rather dense. It never felt like I had to travel like a minute just to get to something interesting. So for that, I'd actually give exploration in it a 9. Because while I had the issues, the map and the locations, I wouldn't say there was any like real standout location. Like the most unique location off the top of my head would be like the swamp, right? However, I feel like there was always enough to do, and while the Revelio pages definitely got a bit tedious later on, there weren't too many in the Highlands, which is where the big issue would be. Inside the castle, it was definitely fun to explore the castle. So while it was a bit grindy, I would say, no, you know what, I'll give it an 8 for exploration, but that's just because I don't think there was enough variety of the stuff in the exploration. And the bits that were a bit more varied, there was very few of, like the astronomy tables. There was the hedge mazes, which weren't cool. The butterflies weren't like a cool thing you had to do. Although maybe the butterflies were for the collection chest. But it just felt there needed to be a bit more depth to each task. I'd rather there be a bit less of each like page, each collection chest, but make it a bit more of a trial to get each one. Those treasure coves were just boring. I did a couple, interesting in them, and then you just realise these aren't worth anything in your total exploration percent. It's not worth any challenges, and it's literally just leading you to a basic ass chest. It's like almost never worth the time. Especially when streaming, it's just not worth the time to do them unless you're like right on like the entrance by chance. So yeah, I feel like if they made each bit a bit more difficult, but like slightly over the amount, I think that would have been much better. And probably brought it to a 9. I'm not giving it a 10 in any world, because the actual adventure side, you have the castle, you have towns around the place, and I'm going to count Hogsmeade in that along with the hamlets, and then you have like the wilderness, and the wilderness wasn't varied enough. Obviously you're working around the Scottish Highlands and you can't have too much of a varied location to location, but honestly it felt like any of like, if you took like a section of each map, you could just swap locations of them, and as long as you like made, you know, the land mesh together, nothing would have felt overly out of place, and nothing really felt too unique as a zone. I'd say the most unique zone was the swamp, and that was a tiny bit of the map, and it wasn't really one I ever travelled in much. So yeah, 8 exploration, 6 story, 8 combat. So I'd say that's averaging out at like a fair 7 out of 10 game. Music was really good though, I'd say. The soundtrack, the ambience, it definitely allowed the atmosphere to take strong hold sometimes. I'm not going to give it a rating out of 10. I'm not really great when it comes to the audio side of things, and I'm also not going to rate the graphics because I'm playing on PlayStation, and I'm aware that there's probably, I haven't actually looked, I'm assuming there's going to be also mods on PC that might make it look better, but it also might be just the PC version also looks better. And honestly, for me, as long as the game hits a bare minimum standard for like the visual quality, it's either like bad looking game, and I'm not a fan of retro looking games unless they're super playing into the retro side, but in more modern games I actually like them to look, you know, good, and so long as they don't look bad, I'm fine with that. And for me, I'm not going to complain as long as the actual visuals are good, and in this one it is. Now if they're standout, like for its time, like The Last of Us when it first came out, or Remastered was the one I actually played, for me that's like a standout mention for its visuals, right? This was just a standard, decent, a good looking game, I would say. But yeah, again, I'm no expert when it comes to the audio side of things. I wasn't heavily paying attention to it, but the fact it didn't stick out as bad for me is another tick mark in my book. So I guess I'll rock them out of 3 for audio. So I'd guess I'd give visuals and audio a 2 each, just because I won't give them a 3, because I don't really know if I even should judge them out of anything for them really. I suppose it'd be nice to rate each thing out of 10. I guess if the audio doesn't stand out to me massively, I guess I'll give it a 5 as a pure baseline. Especially since like the most iconic tunes from it were just the base Harry Potter ones. You're like, ooh, childhood theme. you know, when I played on those bells at the end of the treasure hunt. So I guess I'll give a 6 for nostalgia's sake. And yeah, I'll give visuals a 7. And by doing that, it actually makes it a very nice number. 2 6s, a 7 and 2 8s. It's a flat out 7 game, or out of 50, that would be a 35. So yeah, 35 out of 50, 7 out of 10 overall game. Glad I played, and I think as a game, if they do a sequel to it, there's a lot of ways they can improve rather easily. And I look forward to if there is one, but if there isn't, I think this game ended fine as it were. This game could definitely add in DLC, or like an expansion for like the second year, but if they're doing that, I imagine they'd make just a second game. But it's kind of hard, because if you make a second game, you then have to explain why the character doesn't know any of the previous spells. Which is why an expansion might work better, where they just add a bunch of spells and more story to it. But that's then going to have to be an expansion that's never going to grab new players into the game. It's just going to be current players playing more if they make an expansion of the second year, because you can't access the second year until finish the story in the first year, unless they change the timings of it, but then you wouldn't get the points for the ceremony, so they can't do that. Right, so I think if there's a sequel, it's just going to be a brand new character much further down the line. This is the end of the story for the character we currently play. Unless, again, it's a expansion still in the first year before your owls or something like that, or something you do weirdly time warpy shenanigans. But yeah, overall 7 out of 10 game. Glad I played, and I believe I have only a few more trophies, and to my knowledge it is trophies to so I had a look at what I'd have to do after, see if I could fit it all in, and it is just get to the map room with the 3 other houses, and I think they're my last 3 now. Actually, I can check now, right? I've got 5 more, and they are win the house cup, which I've done, so that's probably going to pop once I finish this credits. And then just the maps. Okay. Nice, easy and straightforward then. How long does it take to get to the map room? So you go through the tutorial, you go through all the green got stuff. You then arrive at Hogwarts with Fig afterwards, after the dragon attack. You then, Sphere of Figs, you're then guided to the library when you next have a chance to speak with him. He then gets interrupted by Black as you then go on your own and you work with Sebastian for that. Then you go in there, you go restricted, you go underneath, you go through that whole journey, you then end up in the map room. I think from there, after going to that little mini dungeon. Then you get back up top and you need to wait for your next chance to speak with Fig. I think you have to do a couple more classes, you meet with Fig, and you bring Fig back down. Wait, is that you in the map room by that point? Yeah, if that's you in the map room by that point, is that when the trophy would pop? Just after you're in the library. So I might just check on my phone now while I'm letting the credits roll. Special thanks, wow, we're reaching the end. I actually managed to speak through all of it. Okay, so that's over. Let's see. Okay, if you lower the difficulty, skip conversations and cutscenes, shortcuts you can reach in about 2 hours. Oh god, so that's going to take like 6 hours of streaming just to get those last 3? Ugh, not sure we want to do that. Okay. didn't really time it before, but... maybe it means 2 hours total, but I get the feeling that's not the case. So let's see the article. Does it say half an hour each for 2 or 2 hours each for 8? Right, so that's you need to do the jackdaw quest thing it's saying. So I guess I need to get to see the unique quests of each house that I understand exist. But you know what, that was time. Maybe I'll just rush one of them and I don't do all of them. Or do one of them today and then I do the last 2. And therefore platinum in a like 4 or 5 hour stream another day. Also, Jesus Christ, it said special thanks and it's still going. This feels like it's the end, right? It can't keep going on much further. It's just going about copyright and stuff now. Yeah, Jesus Christ, okay. Oh my god, there's more. How much copyright? Oh, this was made with Unreal Engine, Python. Okay. Okay, they've literally said the software was provided as is, like, so many times. Oh my god. License reads this document. Oh my god, it's giving us the full terms and conditions. No one reads these. Oh. But yeah, so getting the platinum for this game will be quite nice. As for other games in the future, I am looking to play Honkai Star Rail. Will likely stream that when I play it. Might maybe go over to Twitch to stream it, give there a go, because I understand Twitch has a bit more visibility, which might help me kick off a bit more. Might also therefore use Twitch to stream and then make videos for YouTube. As for other games, I've played through Persona 5 Royale before, one of my favourite games, and I'm tempted to rebuy it on Steam. And if I do, maybe I'll stream that, but I'm not too sure about that. It might be fun just to play that in my own time. Let's go into more definitions. How is there this much more? This just doesn't make sense. Well, Star Rail is what I'm looking forward to. That is a gacha game made by MiHoYo, the same people who made Genshin Impact, but it's going to be a turn-based one. Whether I stick with it or not, I'm not sure. It'll probably depend how I find the gameplay, how enjoyable it is, and how fair or unfair the gacha is. And this looks like the end. Oh my god. Are we at the end? Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey, Seeker of Knowledge. Okay. Game complete. Thank you for making it through this playthrough. Yeah, it just feels a bit weird. It feels like after sitting for such a long credits, I was almost expecting like a very short cutscene at the end. But yeah, I guess that's just how it ends. So I guess exit to main menu and start a new playthrough. 10 seconds since you last saved, are you sure? I think I'm sure. Alright. Guess let's make a new character. And let's just completely ignore the whole character customization. Story difficulty. First name 1. 4 character. You must know your character to proceed. A. B. Okay. Speedrun, let's go. So let's see, it is now just before 8:30 for me right now. Just before 8:30. So let's just skip everything. Skipping everything. I can't skip this one.
Are you alright?
Why can't I skip this one?
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion.
Okay, I'm
Stuff will
scrolling
hit
down.
you in a second.
Okay.
What happened?
Can I get up now?
Poor George. I can't believe he...
Oh yeah, so my whole theory from the start
What
that
the hell
George
got
might be
into
alive
that
was
damn thing?
wrong.
Attacking
Okay.
a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor?
Can we get moving?
Sir? Where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Come on. Let's run. Let
I'm
me
feeling
move.
better, sir. If you'd like to look around a bit.
Come
I
on, let's
would.
move.
But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
Let me sprint. Oh my
How
god.
far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled.
Yep, come on.
We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason.
Yep, come
And
on.
I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good.
Come on.
Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
Come on.
Mind your step.
Finally sprint.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Pig, stop
Yes,
getting in my way.
a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Oh my god, does he not? Fig, I was right with you. Oh, come on. So he really just stops if you get ahead of him. Petty asshole.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
Thank you. Now come on. I literally don't want to
Sir,
go further.
Why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Okay, yeah.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment.
Come on.
Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
Here we are.
Excellent.
Down we go.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
Yeah. Is he following? He is following. Huzzah.
Ah, up there.
I have to. Oh, I need him to. Oh, he just didn't let me up until he had. I was like, I thought that was within range.
We're
okay.
close now.
Cast
It's
repair
just
it,
ahead.
please. Yeah, repair it, right.
Steady yourself. Reparo.
Yep. I'm starting to see why this might be 2 hours now.
Almost there.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Come on, yep.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Oh, this is Green Got Share. Come on. There he is.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
There we are.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Hello?
There we go, we can skip this now. Okay. Okay, I can skip this, cool. That's the weird looking guy.
Here we are.
Oh, not weird looking, suspicious looking. Come on, come on. In my own time, come on.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
Okay, come on. Listen, please.
Vault 12. Thank you for your help.
We're about to get locked in here.
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you might...
The instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here.
Yep, right at the end.
Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present.
Come on.
Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Come on. There we are. Aurelio.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw in the portkey container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
Yep.
Lead the way.
Yep. Come on. Ah,
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
Yep.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say.
I
Stay
can't remember
close.
what I do here.
There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
How do you decide where you're going?
I see something up ahead.
Here you are.
What is it?
That glow again. But I'm through.
What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
Come on.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
Mm-hmm.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Come on. Lumos. Okay.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Wait, so why did it face the opposite way? Okay. Come on. Jesus, that was weird. Okay. Okay, now we just attack these guys. So... Oh wait, I have to do a full through of basic combat.
Take it!
Accio! Dispecto! Levioso! Deposo!
Okay. Good now.
Stay close!
We get separated now, right?
Lumos. Professor? Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, that's where they're leading me. What's happening?
Next.
The wisps of magic seem to be leading me. I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out.
Come on.
Take her! Stupefy! Stupefy!
Okay. Okay, I think that was the change tutorial. No? Destroy statues. Okay, straight run again. I've been sprinting, don't worry. Okay. Go. Let's do this. God, it's already been like close to 15 minutes. Okay, let's go through. That's the pensive room. So it doesn't actually require you to learn how to block. Above this pensive is like a container. Arrow. Okay, so I can skip. Have to take this. Then Ranrock comes. Win it back towards Hogwarts.
Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Yep, I still can't skip this. Come on, I can't skip still. Still can't skip. I'm just going to take a drink here.
We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now,
of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for this? Phineas, Nigellus, Black.
Professor Weasley, we've one more.
Ah, yes. A bit. You come here.
Let's see what the other option
I'm looking
says.
forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. But, I won.
Curiosity was that. So daring's
A sense of adventure?
Gryffindor, right? Yeah, okay. I had a look at what it was, and the only ones that matter are those 4 choices there.
It's most uncommon for a student to be...
I was considering like going through all the unique Gryffindor stuff, but honestly, I think I'm done with this game now. It was a really fun game, but I really just see this last bit as a sprint towards the last 3 trophies.
Better head to the common room.
Ooh, this is a cool common room
Now,
though.
which way is the common room?
Oh, Ravenclaw's is way cooler than this, and way more to the point.
Never you'll do anything for a thrill.
Why is everyone so highly... Well, don't mind me. One.
Yes,
Okay.
Ow, still not working. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. It's not... Oh, hello there.
Pleasure to...
Splendid. Is it true?
I'm not sure I'd...
Blast.
Is that what you were...
Oh.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Oh.
Yeah, support if I wish you luck. Yeah, goodbye. Ah, this is the mischievous
I would
guy.
really like someone. Sure you don't want to try it? Brewed it myself. Hello.
Thank you.
Okay. Skip
New
through that.
Gryffindor. Professor Weasley's waiting for you outside the common room.
God, you have to crawl through. It's a bit annoying.
No.
Okay, this is me receiving the book.
Thank you, Professor.
Okay.
This way.
Come on.
The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
Cool. Come on.
I
come
certainly
on.
would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. Do keep up.
Oh god, we can sprint now.
Ah, the guide appears to have some information for you about that painting of poor Barufio. Simply cast Revelio on it.
Hey, we got this. Okay, can we move faster now? Cool.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Okay.
No time to waste. You've classes to attend.
Cool. Come on. Can I move now? Anytime now. Come on. Let me sprint. Blue flame. Can I grab you yet?
Good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use blue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Okay. Okay, that's now unlocked. Blue flame here.
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
Cool.
Take her.
Come on.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Cool.
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak.
Cool. You good now?
That...
Cut it short. If it comes along, skip through.
Good.
Speak to Fig. Skip all this. Okay.
The map is in...
Okay. Okay, that's this done. I'm not using much compass here. Okay, defense against the dark arts.
Potato.
Okay, let's skip this. There we are. That's Levioso acquired.
Levioso.
Surely this level controls Wingardium Leviosa, right? Leviosa is like
Now,
a cast
let's
and
try
forget
something a
sort of
little
spell.
Let us begin with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso. Well done. Very good, but the best way
Okay,
to
now I need
practice
to kick this guy's ass.
Nothing lucky about it. I know. Leviosa.
Class, I hope you're paying attention. That is how you cast.
Why was there not more
Leviosa.
dueling in this game? They actually, I forgot. They had the
Not
full potential to
bad.
make a full dueling game mode, and they just
If what I-
didn't.
Ah.
Could have been cool to like
All right,
cycle
that's
your
enough
repertoire.
spectacle for one day. Class is just
Nice work.
I don't really care. I don't really care about your dueling club.
Till next time.
Cool. Grab this one. Now I need to go to Charms class. I refuse to believe the other way it was guiding me was quicker. Okay, oh, this is the Accio one, right? Okay, Accio acquired. A few days. Thank you.
That is not bad.
You are.
Come on. And now it takes us outside, right? And I now verse her in the summoning match. In a much more literal sense of summoning.
I've always found that fun goes.
Okay.
Very simply, cast Accio on. Very good. Don't lose your go. Now, think. Splendid.
Really don't care, let's just power through it. I'm not being judged on this. Okay.
You'll be the
Jill.
blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Come on.
That is how it's done.
Come on.
Let us see this.
Very good.
Here we go. There we go.
And finally. It's a tie, don't care, come on.
Quite
Speed up the
impressive.
progress. It's a tie. I don't have to beat her, right? I assume I don't need to.
Let us make this.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Misha. That is how it's done.
Okay, let's It's this one. Now I just need to sabotage with every other shot.
Excellent control there.
Come on, in your own time. Or I could just pull it straight in the middle, right? Or I fuck it up, but that doesn't matter. Oh, spicy. Now just go for a strike down the middle, right? 'Cause that's fun.
What's this? There we go.
Wait, I can literally just do this, right? That's fine.
Stay focused.
I still win. It's fine. Come on. I honestly imagine
Very
maybe just
good,
riffing
both
quicker.
of you. Well done.
Come on. Anytime now.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Cool, cool. Come on. Nice to meet you. Blah, blah, blah.
Of course, you can use
A word, if you would.
if you're so inclined.
Come on.
Hello there. You're
Don't
the new
care.
student, aren't you?
And then the werewolves join the goblins in the upright.
What's going to be next? Fig, perhaps? She got grab the flame for Fig's room. And it wants me to go to Weasley's thing, okay. That is probably easier just to run to, because I don't think I have the outside hall flame yet. Should have picked it up in theory. Oh well, woulda, shoulda, coulda. Okay, this is the ground floor. Here's the courtyard. Here's the courtyard flue flame. Here's a flue flame like 5 steps away.
What about
There's
them?
Deek.
Nothing.
Uh-huh. I have no clue what I'm agreeing to. Screw Sebastian. Do I have to do this assignment? I think I do, don't I? Okay. So I do need to do his assignment to get Reparo.
Ah, there you are.
I'll complete the tasks.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is.
Oh, it was there. I saw it for a second there. There we are. The other one was in here.
A flying page must be around here somewhere.
Thank you. Another page here. Okay.
I trust the preliminary tasks
Yeah,
were...
definitely more than half an hour per run.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
God, it's slow. Okay, that's Reparo. I now need to go to the front of the castle. Probably we'll go to this flue flame. Realising this is probably not saving much time. If anything, I think it's actually caused me to waste a bit of time, honestly. Because I feel in this time I actually could have just walked through that door and up through here.
This cannot possibly be as difficult.
Oh, it's fine. Just run through it this way. Run to the side. Is there not a flea flame around here?
Hello, looking for me?
No flea flame here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Should have takes me to the north gate for us to immediately start walking. Oh wait, no, she makes us walk it all. Cool.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Cool, cool.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient ruins. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Uh-huh. Come on, let's just keep going.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year.
I'm sure it is.
Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas. But that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow.
We're about to see some hippogriffs.
Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Potion making, yes, yes. Come on. I don't need to talk to you, do I? No, we can go. Cool. Hippogriffs yet?
Look! From the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs.
Yeah.
I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
Shout out
That's
to Poppy earlier.
the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students.
Yep, okay.
As the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring.
Agreed. Also, what's going on with my
there's
cape?
Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls.
I hear Upper Hogwarts is lovely.
How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting
Oh my
used
god,
to
I
things.
broke out from
What
her
about you?
rage.
Do you finally feel settled?
I actually get to sprint
I still
fast.
miss my homeland, but it is beautiful.
Is this where we
here
come
too.
across, what's his
and getting
name?
out of the
Moon?
castle and
Yeah.
exploring helped me to adjust quite
Hello,
a
Moon.
bit.
Do we have to go in a cutscene?
Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit wistful. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss Onai. Turn and run.
Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
Demiguise. A bug.
What did Mr. Moon?
I mean, guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
I do have to get close to it to start moving. I do. God damn it.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle
come on,
walls,
let's
not
go.
just Hogsmeade.
I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start.
Do I get
The
a
Three
my mod at this
Broomsticks
point?
is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeydukes. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade.
Okay, let's skip through all this.
Enjoy
I now
yourself.
need to go
I will see you
to
soon.
all the shops. Okay, there we are. Terms and scrolls actually need to go back a bit. It made me go past. Okay.
An inquiring mind.
Okay, skip through all this.
Let's look at what we have, shall we?
The free one and the free one.
If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Okay. Next up is Ollivander's.
Merlin's blooming beard.
Okay, I get to get my own wand now.
Protego!
I'll just accept the first one he gives me.
What do you think?
Okay.
Now.
Okay. You're just gonna stand there looking at me.
Do not be surprised that you're...
Oh, okay. I need to press X for some reason, not triangle. Grab that Wiggenweld potion, because sure, why not? And the last two are this way. Here we are, here's the potion shop.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Keep pressing triangle to interact.
Pardon?
Come on, oh my god, how long did I have to talk to these people
What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory. Or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
I am in a rush. Okay, goodbye, thank you. And finally the last person was across here.
Well,
hello
there.
Oh my god, so much interaction and talk.
Let me guess. You're after something fresh. Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients
So
to
I now
pique your
meet her
interest
back
out,
at the
wager.
3 broomsticks.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty.
Oh no, not 3 broomsticks. And it's a troll attack now, I believe. Troll. Okay, let's go.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep acting! We have to wear him down! What was? Look! He's faltering! Took him long enough. So we need to make sure he's... I like it. Do more of it.
Okay. And now ancient magic finisher. Up goes the weasel. Okay, that's a troll dealt with. That's someone who could have done this job for her.
Repair
Damage one.
Hello there.
I refused. Lucky they didn't do one last thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
And that's the last thing here. Just gonna see what's wanted here.
We were just talking about you.
Okay, take the free stuff.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Protego!
Okay, let's go through.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Okay. Okay, broomsticks. We're about to come across Harlow, aren't we?
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch.
Okay, we're about to be jumped in here.
Protego! I think that now might be a good time to head.
I have to speak to her. Can I talk to you yet? Can I talk to you yet? Come on, come on, come on. And we're calling it a day. Yep, okay, to the Hogwarts map. I can't use the shortcuts. To unlock the dorm room for me automatically, cool. Okay. Come on, come on. I wonder if there's any like really cool speedrun strats. That can save a fair bit of time. Where am I going? Let's wait for a quest to pop up. Okay. Come on. Uh-huh. That's a side quest. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Imagine I need to go to Fig's room. Right, let's see, was I right? Let's go to the owl. Fig's owl, can't see me. Wait, has the quest really not loaded? It's not here. What? Am I just wrong in my assumption? Crossed wands, don't care for that, although I do need to do crossed wands at some point. Cash in the castle, cobstones, dandelion keys, don't care for any of these. Come off the flame, climb off the shelves. What? Come on, have I really just buggered myself? Wow, purple already, huh? Maybe I should just teleport again. Oh, come on. Pretty sure was it an assignment I've been an assignment, but really? Can I please just get the next quest part? Maybe this will jolt the game's memory. Let's see if I can be a dick for this person.
Lumos, do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery. Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
Okay, we'll take them off back here.
I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame. You should have worked it out on your own.
Oh.
Imagine solving a riddle.
Can I get the quest now? Really? You kidding me? Come on. You've got to be joking. Maybe I need to do the crossed ones. Oh, this is stupid.
Me?
Heard you're defending Hogsmeade against Trill.
This is incredibly stupid that it's making me do this. Come on. I'm so upset that it's making me do this.
Can I help you?
Uh-huh.
Can I help you?
Okay, can I do this now?
We'll make you regret, son.
That's all you've got. Leviosa, you're better than that.
Complete. Realised I was just being quiet there, but it's like, come on.
Nice one.
Can I skip through all this now? We done?
Hope to see you back here again.
Probably won't. Okay, so now I can talk to Fig. At least. Ba 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 da da da. So thankfully completing that at least got the Fig unlocked. I'm not sure if it's something I had to do or if the game decided to screw me over. But it screwed me over just for Black to screw me over. Huzzah! Skip through all this. Skip through all this. He's telling me it's at the library. Now he's going to go
I'll
with
let
me.
Professor Hecat know to expect you.
Wait, he wants... Oh right, and he wants me to learn combust thingy, right? That's defense against dark arts, I think? To heck it.
If only a new student were to help me.
Screw off. Come on, make it.
Potato.
Confringo, please.
You know where to find me once you've finished.
Crossed once again. Complete around a spell combination
crossed
practice.
once isn't a secret.
Map. Back here. To here. Okay, come on, come on, come on.
Glad you're back.
Yes.
Take the ally just so it's faster.
Ready to get thrashed?
Okay. And this should be the end of this. Okay, cool.
Perhaps one day I'll sign up for a round.
Okay, come on.
The next round is for all the gobstones, so to speak.
Oh, can I speak to you again? Combo time. Okay, next.
That's it.
It's Leviosa now, right? Okay,
Nicely done.
next. Okay, is that it? Cool, that's it done. Saying that quest is locked, but I'm pretty sure I just finished the prerequisites there. Are you showing the lock symbol?
I trust Mr. Brattleby was able to accommodate you and that you found success in your...
Okay, configure
Concentrate.
please.
And keep your wand steady.
Okay. There you go, Incendio. Not Confringo. Confringo comes from Sebastian.
Good work. Practice in the classroom before you go. Getting it.
Okay, that's the dummy done. Back up to here to Figs. We'll go to Fig, we'll say okay, we're ready to go to the library. He'll get ambushed by Black. Then we'll go with Sebastian anyway.
Ah, there you are.
Okay, come on. This is when Black comes in now.
Shall we proceed?
Okay. To talk to Sebastian. She can't remember where we find him.
Sebastian mentioned sneaking into the restricted section. Perhaps he'll have an idea.
there's another one down. Okay, he's here. I'm not going to give him... Okay, so that's sorted. He's about to teach me invisibility spell. Okay, skip forwards. Teach me the spell, please.
I can be...
Oh wow, I think that's the first time I've ever actually got one of these prompts wrong. It's because I was spamming X at the beginning. Okay, so it's been about an hour now. I was not paying attention, can I? Retry, please. Come on, come on, come on, I can't see, try again. Just don't make me have to relearn the spell, that was so much time! Okay. Not really gonna need Lumos for what I'm doing.
We must remain unseen.
Okay, towards the doors. Okay, so we go. Now we have to deal with the librarian.
Librarian's still here. Quick, behind the bookcase.
Okay, he's going to cause a distraction. Yeah, I don't know why the game forced me out of my cast.
Is someone there? Is that you, Peeves?
Okay, there we go. And here we go.
The key.
The key.
Here it is.
Okay, she's there. Let's keep going.
That wasn't so difficult after all. Now, to find that book.
Okay.
Ghost, don't let her see you.
Okay, let's... Okay, that's that ghost there. That's both ghosts with their attention grabbed. Let's continue straight down.
Should be in the clear. No need for us to be skulking around.
Okay.
So what is it you've been looking for?
I'm looking for a cure to help my twin sister, Anne, so that she can return to Hogwarts. Because Merlin knows everyone else has given up.
Why do you think you'll find a cure in the restricted section? Does the Hogwarts matron have nothing that can help Anne?
No, we've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's. But I can research on my own. No need to concern yourself with that right now. Let's focus on what you're after. Which is what, precisely?
I'll know it when I see it.
You're being awfully cryptic.
Who have we here? Sebastian Solo and his new little friend.
Okay, Peeves,
out exploring where they shouldn't be. Naughty, naughty, you'll get caughty. I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell, I'm going to tell.
Okay. Okay.
Now,
gonna go.
where's that damned poltergeist got to?
Spell to repair this armor.
Repair this armor. Through. Go down here. Let's jump here. Investigate. Okay, now let's jump down here. Okay, I can't jump there.
Where might this lead?
That's the legendary gate to the left there, but again, that's just time we don't need to spend. Actually, in fairness, it actually might have been worth doing it in case I got an offensive bit of gear, because it's probably worth at the very least me equipping these gloves for the extra offense, but... Ah, right, I need to...
Not surprising. Odds at the ready. Incendio!
Okay, that's these dealt with. Okay, this is now opened. Okay. Let's completely went past these guys, I need to fight
This
them.
must be the way forward. But to where? Nearly there. Best keep my wits about me.
Okay, now to here.
Is a book after all.
Okay, skip. Grab this. Come on. Skip forwards. That's showing the memory of the wizards helping the girl. I sneak out. Sebastian is a real G and he took one for me. Okay, next quest please. Turn to Fig. To Fig's classroom. I now want to speak to him. No, I can't remember. Is he gonna either send me to more classes, or we're going straight to the thing, which is, I believe, the castle to the north?
You cannot be serious. Goblins working with Rookwood makes no sense.
It is rather unorthodox, to say the least.
Unorthodox? It's inconceivable. It's... Ah, Fig. A visitor. I'll see what I can find out.
Thank you, sure.
Sir, I was able to search the restricted section while you were with Professor Black. It was a book we were after.
Protego!
Come on. So he's looking for this book. So he wants to write to the ministry, right?
And don't neglect your friends. You may be surprised by how much you can learn from them as well.
Okay, next. What's next? Okay, next is herbology class, which requires me to go over here. Alright, shouldn't be too much of an issue to do herbology class.
Meet me in Lower Hogsfield as soon as possible. I would like to talk to you about Rookwood and Harlow, and it might be best to do so outside of the castle.
Oh, don't make me do it. Just don't make me do it. Thank you.
Professor Fig and Weasley have asked that I teach you an additional defensive spell. Please complete the assignments I have given you, and then proceed to see me in my classroom.
Potato!
Okay, time for herbology class. Okay. Come on now. There we go, I can skip.
Now for our next task, we'll be planting.
I wonder if hippogriffs.
Okay, speak to her.
Let's see how to balance my staff. Vitamin's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wigan.
Okay, this is all done now.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice to meet you. Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
Yep, cool.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian. And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But here we are. Home of the Chinese
Wait, where's the dummy? Ah, okay.
Mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year.
Yep, okay, this is this done.
Take your time.
And
I'll
he
see
has
you back in
literally just
class.
teleported me back here. Screw you, man. Wasting my
Helpful
time.
reminder as to why we should always wear our drag.
Okay. Okay, happy things. Done here now. Next up for our main quest. Meet. Oh, so I actually have to do Natty's thing. Oh, that's cool. That's annoying. Let's go